Afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Catfish Hunter gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping up is Justin Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Justin Turner.
And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first two games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game three. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Jackie Robinson waits on deck. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson.
Second baseman.
Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
That's a
Ball
ball.
1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is hit. The shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Pee-wee Reese. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Fernando Valenzuela, the Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ricky Henderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
So Elvis Andrews the next to bat. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. Here it comes now to Andrews. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sent back up the middle. The throw to Robinson. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
High in the air out to center field. Lauriano is right there, one down.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrews. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Albert Pujols stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This pitch is popped up. Olsen is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
Next for the Dodgers, Duke Snyder. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hunter's ready. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8. The designated hitter,
Next up is Max Muncie. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Snyder is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Reggie Jackson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. And Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone.
Batting 5th. The center fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
And that'll bring in Ramon Lauriano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Misses, ball two.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Max Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. from the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
No balls and one strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Catfish comes set. Here's the 2-1. In there, 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And it's quickly 0-2. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, the left
and now here is Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Elvis Andrews now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The set and the 1-0, and it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball, that's it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in is Jason Giambi, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pee Wee Reese, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Muncie.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Andrews on to first, and Piazza grounds into a double play.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
Next up for Los Angeles, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Catfish looks in. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Ramon Lauriano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball
The
game.
center fielder, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Pull, that's inside.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three and two to the A's center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Olsen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Tough to do much
One
with
ball,
that one. A swing and a
strikes.
miss. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max Muncie.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting,
Here's Mookie Betts. Catfish looks in. Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Aramis Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Reggie Jackson.
Striding in for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's
Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
He's got it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Next to hit, Elvis Andrews. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Henderson at second with 2 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Bellinger looking up. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. And swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the A's DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Oakland. Now at the plate is Justin Turner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
On its way is pitch number 75. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in next, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. And they're runners at the corners now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for L.A. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Ramon Lauriano. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ramon Lauriano takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Olsen.
So now to the plate, Matt Olsen. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Albert Pujols. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Well,
outside for a ball, 1-1. Piazza gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting,
Now
they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 21, Adam Colera.
Stepping in now, Snyder. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. One and one the count now. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding forward now is the DH, Max Muncie, for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
2-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal on 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Mookie Betts is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now back, first baseman.
Lou Trevino takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Justin Turner will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set. Here it comes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reggie has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Ready now is Cody Bellinger. prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
To 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now at the plate here is Jackie Robinson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Three runs already home here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Dodgers lead it 4-3. Now to bat, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today.
Yeah.
He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Aramis Garcia is on deck. And the 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Aramis Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 4-3. Yusmeiro Petit is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
number
here.
36, Yusmeiro Petit.
So here is Pee-wee Reese. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Next up is Mike Piazza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
Digging in next, Albert Pujols. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. the 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
One strike.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next up for the A's, Elvis Andrews. Career against Blake Trinan. He's a .375 hitter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a sacrifice attempt by Andrus as he's able to put this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Jason Giambi.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Henderson, the runner at second with 1 away. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
David.
Reggie Jackson will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Raleigh Fingers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now to the plate, Duke Snyder. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Muncie.
So next to hit is Max Muncie. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 4-3 game. Eric Gagne takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38, Eric Gagne.
So now here is Ramon Lauriano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High chopper to third. Gloved by Turner. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Olsen.
Next, it'll be Matt Olsen, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mark Canha will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
Set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1. Here it comes. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike now for Oakland. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A one-run finish, 4-3 to final tally today. The Dodgers used a three-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Fernando Valenzuela gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Eric Gagne hammers down the save, his fourth of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.